Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Your life is what your thoughts make it. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Looking at small advantages prevents great affairs from being accomplished. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed. If in terms of 10 years, plant trees. If in terms of 100 years, teach the people. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. All people are the same, only their habits differ. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his actions. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. Study the past if you would define the future. He who exercises government by means of his virtue may be compared to the North Polar Star, which keeps its place and all the stars turn towards it. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. A superior man is distressed by his want of ability, not by the failure of others to recognize his ability. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. They must often change who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The man who is truly brave is the one who feels fear but faces it anyway. The firm, the enduring, the simple, and the modest are near to virtue. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. The object of the superior man is truth. The superior man is distressed by his want of benevolence, not by the absence of appreciation. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The superior man is easy to serve, but difficult to please. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. The Master said, "A gentleman can see a question from all sides without bias. The small man is biased and can see a question only from one side." The superior man makes the difficulty to be overcome his first interest. Success only comes later. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The superior man examines his heart, that there may be nothing wrong there, and that he may have no cause for dissatisfaction with himself.